Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mumbles. Today, I'm here to bring you guys... Can you guess? Of course you can. You read the thumbnail. You looked at the title. You know what we're doing. We're doing a game review today, guys. And the game that we'll be reviewing today is Golf Galore. Now, before we get into any of that, I do got to ask and implore you guys, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. It helps the channel grow. It helps me out a bunch. And it helps you stay up to date with all the content that I bring out daily. So please do that if you haven't already done that. And know that I thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing so. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about Golf Galore. Basically, this is a golf game, guys. That's all I can really say here. It's mini golf. You can play it with your friends. You can play it by yourself. And it is an early access mini golf. That's simple. So... let's just already move on to the graphics, the soundtrack, and the controls. First off, the graphics in this game, they're pretty solid. I do like the graphics in this game. Are they the best in the world? No. They could be a little bit more bright and colorful, no doubt about that. But they're not horrible graphics. So in that department, it's going to get a pass from me. Now, soundtrack-wise, this game could use more of a soundtrack. I will say that right off the bat. There's not much of any soundtrack in it. Again, early access. Maybe this will change for the 4Es. But right now, needs a soundtrack, guys. There's not one there. Control-wise, basically you do everything with the mouse. When you want to shoot the ball, you click on your mouse, hold in the button, and you push your mouse forward to determine your shot velocity. All there is to it, very simple. So control-wise, this game has some pretty good controls. So now let's talk about the gameplay of this game. There's not really much to say here. This is a golf game. But I will tell you the features that this game has. Currently, at the time of this review, this game has 3 maps that you can play on. And all of them have 18 holes. So 3 different courses, 18 holes each. And you can play this game with your friends online. So you can go online, play it with your friends, or you can play it solo. So you can master those courses, take on your friends, and have a lot of fun. These games like this aren't really about the single player. It's about having something to goof around with on your friends, really. So that's really why, gameplay-wise, I don't have a lot to talk about here. There is one thing, though, that I did want to make sure to talk about. There are different settings for this game. You can have jump. You can control, like, the stroke count on each hole. So, for example, when you go to shoot the ball, if you know anything about golf, each time you have to hit the ball, that counts as a stroke. Each hole has a stroke limit. So if you hit 10 strokes or however many strokes you set, then basically you're out for that hole. So you can basically change that to whatever you want. As I said, it does have jumping, and that's basically all there is to this game. It is just a mini golf game that you can play with your friends. So I know, not a lot in the gameplay section, very simple game, but I still wanted to bring it to you guys. Let's talk about the cons. My first con for this game is simply this. This game doesn't do anything really to stand out from other mini golf games out there on the market. In fact, you could almost go as far as to say it is a bit of a clone of other golf games out there, specifically Golf with Friends. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, we are in early access. This game may end up being 10 times better than Golf with Friends. I'm just bringing you the facts now as they stand. But as of now, this game doesn't really do anything to stand apart from its competition. Now, the second and final con is simply this. This game needs more of everything. As I said, it needs a better soundtrack. It needs more courses. It needs more different things. It needs some different game modes. For example, Golf with Friends, you can put on different shapes that each player can play as online. I'd like to see more of these kind of things implemented in both the single player and the multiplayer. I don't want it to be a clone of Golf with Friends, but there's got to be more to it. It can't just be this. If it's just going to be this, then it's just a mini golf game. It needs more of everything. Now let's talk about the overall score of this game. And again, I got to preface this by saying this game is in early access, guys. It's going to get better as it moves forward. But I still got to give it a review score for now. Now, one reason that I took on this game right now and didn't wait for it to be updated was because I have read about this game, I've read about the creator of this game, and I have to say I'm kind of a believer in this game. I believe that the creator is going to do right by this game, and I believe that it's going to end up being a really cool mini golf game. But it's just not there yet. The reason I'm bringing it to you now is because, you know, after things are officially launched, sometimes the price of things goes up. So I wanted to bring you this now, before it becomes the game that I think it could be. Now, maybe I'll be wrong on this and it will turn out to be a total dud. But from everything I've read about the creators, I do believe they're going to support this game and get this game finished, and it's going to be awesome. So that's why I'm reviewing this, and that's why you're seeing it now, even though this game review is short and I'm not talking about a lot here. But with all this in mind, just reviewing the game today, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. I believe, again, this is just my feelings, so don't take it as a quote, but I believe that the creator will really support this game. I believe that the creator is going to do a good job with this game. I believe that this game is going to be a 7 out of 10 game. But it needs work now. It's not there yet. So 5 out of 10 for today. I believe it can get to a 7 out of 10 game easily in the future. Anyways, guys, this has been my review of Golf Galore. I want to thank you guys all so much for joining me. Please smack that subscribe button, smack that like button, and smack all those buttons. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.